Did you know who, when you won the title, that your first championship opponent would be the Undertaker? Did you know that kind of right
No,
away or no?
no, they didn't tell me right away, so I had no idea who it was gonna be, and I would have eh, Undertaker was a perfect one for me to have, or Rock or Austin, any of those guys, I would have taken them.
Yeah, to your point, with kind of them building up for more of that bigger event in December. Austin comes out, lays you out, and then he goes after Rikishi. You would take a stunner to end the show, so you can see how they're still trying. They have that future event, in sight in December. But you are going to take on the Undertaker, which we're going to get to. But did you want to have a rematch with The Rock at least once, or maybe even wrestle Austin one on one at this point?
Listen, man, I would have taken any of the 3, Rock, Austin, or Undertaker. It didn't matter to me as long as I had one of those guys because they were the biggest stars in the business at that particular time.
You weren't picky at this point.
Oh, no, but I knew that eventually I was gonna wrestle all of them. So,
Yeah.
it didn't matter to me, but having Undertaker first, I didn't mind.
And again, too, Kurt, you're a rookie. This is your first year. So probably all the stuff being presented to you was like, sure, whatever you need me to do. It's not like
Yeah.
you are a wise man to the business and like,
No, I
well,
wasn't
that,
gonna be choosy and say, "This is what
yeah.
I want." Yeah.
Well, no, that doesn't make sense, Vince. I should be wrestling such and such now.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, right. They'd be like, rookie, shut up and be glad you got the world title. And listen, and here's a hilarious matchup. Obviously, you were in the yes, sir, whatever you need me to do headspace because on SmackDown, they tease that you're going to take on the Brooklyn Brawler. What a match that would have been, buddy.
I know they did that to get me heat because they knew it would be an easy opponent, and I was asking for him, and, I thought that was actually clever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's something else. Well, Mick Foley, he comes out and switches the title shot. Thank you, Mick Foley, to Chris Jericho, and he would win via DQ when Kane attacks. So now we got another, DQ, a back-to-back show.
And
How come you
this is
just?
around the time when Pat Patterson said, "Vince, you gotta change this shit."
And that's where
He
I
said,
was
"You
going.
gotta
It's
get
like
legitimate wins." Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you just keep getting, bailed out here. There's no pins.